폴쇼 20 방송을 시작해보겠습니다. 동도중학교 만들었고요. 첫 번째 경기 LA 다저스와 동도중학교 경기 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 선발 투수는 장기현 선수. 자, 오늘은 1번 권영민, 2번 이동민, 3번 박형준, 4번 한관희, 5번 박표민, 6번 김희태, 7번 양재영, 8번 이석현, 9번 정기현 순으로 가겠습니다. 방송 상태가 그렇게 고르지 못해서 목소리가 작아도 좀 이해해 주시기 바랍니다.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the All-Stars and the Los Angeles Dodgers. As we begin this new season, this team is happy to be done with their big relocation. However, they're opening the year on the road, and so their debut in the new city will have to wait just a little while, as Heidi Watney tells us. Clayton Kershaw gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Kwan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
스파이크를 맞추느라고 스파이크를 다 똑같이 맞추느라고
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. At the plate, Park, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
박경준.
Now here's the pitch.
줄볼 원볼입니다. 자, 다들 구독과 좋아요.
A 1-0 delivery.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the umpires. I was a guy who liked
in there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Park has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
얼굴이 비슷하지 않아도 이해해주세요. 3번 타자 한관희.
At the plate, Han. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
1타점.
And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
In now, Park, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's running. And he steps off. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Jang is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut 1 time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes 1 guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Betts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books. Striding in, Park. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
To the plate now, Kim. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jay Yang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Plate square, and this is popped up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. South Korea is out in front here, 1-0.
동도.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
심판이 좀 짜네요. 심판이 좀 짜.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
물을 던져야 되나? 바깥쪽이 커브.
Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jock Peterson will be next.
바로 인코스 심어버려.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
정기현입니다, 정기현.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. First pitch coming, here it is.
그렇지. 편하고 약해.
One out, nobody on.
하나 더 바꿔줘. 커브. 그렇지.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
포수는 잘 받으면 하나 더 바꿔줘. 폴로. 브로킹 잘해라. 바꾼
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
네. 안쪽. 점프.
And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Peterson stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It remains 1-0.
이렇게 2회까지 준비했습니다.
At the plate, Lee, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time. The leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box.
정기현.
The pitcher. Number 18.
가끔가다 이 걸리는 맛이 있거든요. 또
First pitch on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
기현이 변하고 약한 거 알고 또 변하고 또
He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
모아는 또
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
또 센스로 또 안타 필요한 말에 청기현 야 미안하다. 기현이는 화이팅이 약해. 오 그래.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now that
Settling in now, Kwon. He flew out in his last at bat.
손이 조금 내려야 돼.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
인원수를 맞춰야 돼서
Leading off the inning, Will Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
the catcher.
그리고 김재영 선수랑
First offering on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
그래서
And he fouls this one off.
리그를 투수만 칠 수 있는 리그로 해놔. 투수도 칠 수 있는 리그로 들어가서 공격하는 건 진짜
Soft
없습니다.
grounder left side.
표민이,
Reined
표민이.
in. And there's one away.
표민이 이렇게 수비해야 되는데 표민이 적극적으로 대시해갖고
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw.
Kershaw.
좀 가볍게
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
커브 뽕 그렇지 이거도 커브 뽕
Ball one.
넣어보고
One ball, one strike.
3구도
1-1.
커브 뽕
Two balls, one strike.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
직구
Fastball. And looks
너무
like they're
많이
pinching him a
던졌네.
bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field.
한 건이 빨리 가
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
1번부터
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
에너지가 반 정도 달았는데 그래도 5회까지는 던져야 되니까
Pitch on the way.
힘들게 좀 해줄게요.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2.
가보자.
This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3. So digging in now, Lee. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
The 1-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. And that is off the wall. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Han. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. So 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Stepping up now, Park. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Line drive to center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The All-Stars. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Career, Seager comes into play with a slugging percentage over 4. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
슬라이더를 못 쳤고 슬라이더를 던졌는데.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
8마이 438피트 깊숙한 커브거든요. 커브.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
넘사가 벨링거 선수를 잡았네요. 잘 던지고 있습니다.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
세레가르스와 류현진이 트레이드가 되고
Pitch on the way.
네, 선수들도 많이 빠지긴 했지만 타격 하나는
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
좋네요.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-2.
변화구로 나가자. 투심으로.
This is pulled into right. And they'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
자신감 붙여주고 사실 투구수 59이기 때문에
Next up is Max Muncie as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Ball two now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now Muncie with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone!
와, 저걸 맞았어.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
지금 경기하는 난이도가 이 배팅은 레전드 2개 밑에 올스타고요. 아직 제가 적응을 잘 못해서 투수는 레전드 바로 밑에 단계라 솔직히 하기 좀 힘들어요 이게. 좀 오랜만에
Standing in now, Gavin Lux. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Digging in, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way.
No, that's no.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. Runners off for second. The strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next,
digging in, Clayton Kershaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly... Ready now, Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 19.
마무리 라젠카 유천 선수입니다. 김동현 선수가 뭔가를 시작했어요.
First pitch of the at bat.
중요한 타석이야.
Well, that's off the plate.
잘 보고 있어요.
The 1-0.
또 쳤네.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
속을 뻔했어요.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now that. The left field.
Now at the plate, Jay Yang. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. He's got it. And there are two away now. Stepping in, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
커브를 리미트가 되면서 성공 났단 말이야.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
1-0 the count. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they still lead this one 4-2. Hart will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
게임 소리를 좀 줄여야 될 것 같아요.
Matt Vasquez. Hello, baseball fans.
뭐지? 깜짝이야. HMP.
Hey guys, Mark Rosa here. Welcome to the show.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man is retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Peterson, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
안 넘어가네 저게.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Juan has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Lee. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a one-run game at 4-3.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-War, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
잘했습니다. 박형준 선수 저보다 안타 2개였죠. 노려야 돼.
Into the box, Hart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
노려야 돼.
The 1-0 takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
선수 공론이야. 코치가 또 격려해 주네요. 그래도 코치가 절대 안 내려오죠. 한관이 여기서 쳐야 됩니다. 한관이 선수. 하나 쪼아놓고 낮은 거.
In now, Han. So after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
더 실한다 키워가죠. 첫 타석에 타점 기록하고 있어요.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
피치
And he's got a
교체하네요.
motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
김희태 타석인데.
So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his
지금 원래
responsibility.
동점된 찬스인데 이루자 죽어.
Tony Gonsolin enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Kim will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
한번 끊어줘야죠.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink
뭘
things.
던지네. 어떻게 거나 몸 좀 나.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. They'll throw home with it, and they'll wind up getting the force anyway. So a crazy play there, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. LA's on top, 4-3. Kim is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
좀 비슷한가요?
Now batting, Jock Peterson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it
The
up.
center fielder. Josh.
이렇게 죽겠네.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too
Count
low
1-0.
here. It's ball one.
백넘버가 36번인데 36번 놓고 달고 이제 안 달리더라고요. 다시가
Swing, and this
수정하려고
is hit
합니다.
hard but foul toward the third base dugout.
하나 마실 것 같아. 이상한 걸 던지다.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
뒤로 가는 파울.
He'll try again,
방송 처음 하는
1-2.
거라
I got the count.
말이
2-2.
없어도 이해해 주세요.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Now batting. First baseman. Matt
높은 초에
Muncie.
꽉차는 커버. 제대로 들어갔네요. 백스번 쉬었다가 왔죠.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max
들어가야
Muncie.
됩니다.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
0-1.
전력으로 가야 돼요. 백스번 쉬었다.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
끝은 안 되네.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he fouls this one off.
스윙이
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
볼.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Park finds it, and he makes the
완전히
throw to
블로킹 좋아서
first.
박한준
Muncie
선수
is retired, 2 down now.
Now,
Ah,
you know you made a real nice pitch
좋아서
when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
완벽했어요.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. It was a walk in his last trip.
선수.
Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now.
Oh, gosh.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired.
어렵게 잡았다.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Yang.
Okay,
It's been an 0-for-2 effort
good.
for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Set to deliver the 0-1. He's got him in the palm of his hand now. 0-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1, 2.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So now to the plate, Lee. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
철저하게 다 오른쪽으로 바깥쪽으로 가네요.
Now here's the pitch.
이런
And
거
he pops
멈춰서
him up,
온다고. 이런 거 꼭
drifting toward the
멈춰서
left
온다고.
side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
꼭 이래요. 게임이. 길은 쳐.
Striding into the box, number 37. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. This is line to left.
Oh.
And the pitcher's
투방타.
got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
And again, a throw. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
수상을 하고 있어요, 피처가.
Standing in now, Kwan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box now, Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Popped up. Turner in foul ground. Got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Dodgers lead it 4-3. At the plate, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The wind-up and the 0-1. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. That misses 1-2. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
작년 2019 버전보다 약간 살이 빠진 것 같네요.
Ready to begin the 8th. Riding in once again, Park. He singled his last time up.
인텔리전스 선수 893.
From the the stretch. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
살짝
On the move
먹혔네요.
is Peterson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 17.
Standing in, Han. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Turner is in his tracks now. And that's down number 2.
템포가 너무 빠르네.
Now in the box, Park, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
괜찮아, 타이밍은.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
황관희 선수께 컸네. 슬라이드 바깥쪽 낮은 이런 거 주고 말았습니다. 이렇게 8회 초 동도중학교 공격을 마무리했습니다.
Here's Seager, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. It's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
흐름을 살리지
And he
못해서
fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
제가 리드를 한 발을 괜히 더 나가고 힘들어요. 그거 안 했으면 지금
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
아쉽습니다.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Mookie Betts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone.
이건 정말 잘 던지는 건데 투수.
A solo home run there for Mookie. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage.
The center fielder.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yang is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 5-3 LA. Cody Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Kim. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Choi is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Jay Yang. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Pitch on the way. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Lee. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Yang will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season. It certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns his first win of the season. Kenley Jansen records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000.
오늘 5대3으로 다저스의 승리로 마감했습니다. 내일 제가 일이 있어서 오늘은 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 내일 아마 이맘때쯤 또
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the National League West,